Hiya, my name is Murillo Piazzi, but please call me Mu. I am here to tell you a little bit about my professional experience. I was born and raised in São Paulo, a city where people have a passion for construction. My family has a long tradition in architecture and engineering. I got my first set of drafting instruments from my grandfather, who can be seen in the photo here. I started working when I was 14 years old at my uncle's office, just giving him a hand to finish some drawings and to file documents. When I got to the right age, I applied for my first degree, and after a year's study got my diploma as a building technician at São Paulo Federal Technical Institute. My first paid job was as a building technician at HOR, designing scaffolding structures. I am always keen to learn new things and I didn't really want to stop my education at this level. So in 2010, I applied to the architecture course at the University of São Paulo. I was offered the place, ranking 32nd place out of more than 3,000 candidates. The competition for a place was hard, because this course is often listed among the best in the world. But after I got my place at uni, I didn't stop working. Each year I did a summer internship at practices run by professors. I helped them to finish technical detailing and with drawings for architectural competitions. Throughout my time at uni, I did my best to get good grades. The effort paid off. Because of my grades, I got a full scholarship to study abroad for a year. I chose to go to Melbourne University in Australia, a place where I thought I could develop my skills in BIM. And this was exactly what happened. While I was studying in Australia, I had the opportunity to be part of a BIM cell at Thompson Adset Architects, a firm specialized at healthcare facilities. There, I learned a lot about softwares, such as Revit, and also about the design of hospitals. I came back to Brazil to graduate as an architect and urban planner. My first goal as an architect was to experience as many types of projects as I could. So, I started working at Imaginarch Studio. There, I developed a series of projects for two franchises, Gaudiaki and CVS Pharmacy. The firm was just starting to implement BIM, so it was the perfect place to put in practice the things I had just learned in Australia. Every day, after the regular working hours, I stayed in to create the office template. And after a while working at this space, my colleagues and I were able to hand in a project every 2 weeks, and I was promoted to BIM coordinator. After I completed a cycle of commercial projects, I thought it was time to experience bigger projects. I started working at C+A, a firm specialized in the design of hospitals. I was part of a team of 6 architects who were working to hand in 6 renovation projects for Hospital São Camilo. It was a high-pressure environment, with tight deadlines and a high volume of information. However, by the end of 6 months, we managed to hand in all the projects, and we even had spare time to help other teams in the office to complete their projects. At the end of this contract, I decided that it was time to experience working with clients from the public sector. I applied for this position at Implanitas Architecture. The firm had contracts with a number of city councils. I was responsible for developing the design of a series of public buildings for Ilhabela City Council. One of my main roles was to sit with the client and understand their requirements. Then, I had to translate it into the design I was proposing. So, after a few years working as an architect in different environments, I decided it was time to specialize further in BIM. So, I applied to Northumbria University in the UK to carry out a research on BIM standards and processes. I finished a research project where I contacted 119 BIM specialists to understand how they implement standards in their practices. And in doing so, I gained valuable insight into frameworks that work well in practice and frameworks that don't work so well. That's all from me. Thank you for your interest in my professional experience. I hope to show you my work in person next time.